There seems to be a lot of interest in gold these days. The price of gold is reaching new highs almost every day and has been going up for many years. Many investors seem to want to put a part of their invested capital into gold. So let's look at some of the ways that you can invest in gold. First, you can buy gold bars or coins. Of course, there are some disadvantages to owning the actual metal. You have to store it. Either you get a safe deposit box or buy a safe. Then you need to buy some insurance in case someone breaks into your house and steals it all. When you decide to sell your gold, it's somewhat of a problem. It isn't quite as easy as selling stock. Some people get a kick out of touching gold. I guess there is some tactile pleasure from handling such valuable stuff. I don't know about you, but I would rather touch something warm and fleshy than cold and hard. In fact, I am most interested in making money from my gold investment, not playing with it. You could buy an exchange-traded fund, the symbol GOLD, G-O-L-D. This is a pure play on the price of gold. Of course, they charge you for storage and insurance, and a fee for managing the ETF, so it is not much better than owning the metal. It is a little easier to sell it, however. You also could buy a gold mining company. Now, the stock in a gold mining company is fairly volatile because lots of things can happen other than the price of gold going up so that the gold mining company becomes more profitable. They could have a strike, they could have a fire. A lot of these gold mining companies are in foreign countries and they might nationalize the company. So there's quite a risk to buying stock in a gold mining company. Or you may buy a mining company ETF. GDX is made up of 34 mining companies and provides some diversification so that you're not dependent on one single company. Of course, my favorite way to invest in gold is through an options portfolio. Let's look at the risk profile graph of an actual options portfolio we have recently set up. When we set up most of our portfolios, we make the assumption that we have no idea which way the market is headed. We do things a little differently in the gold bug portfolio. We make the assumption that the price of gold will go up over time. So at this time, with 3 weeks to go until an expiration, the stock GDX was selling at $46 a share. If it stayed at $46 a share until expiration, we would make about 10% in that 3-week period. If, however, the stock rose up to 48, we would make approximately 15% on our money in 3 weeks. It seems to me that owning an option portfolio with a risk curve like this is considerably better than owning the stock or owning gold. If you own gold and the price doesn't go up at all, you haven't earned anything. With this options portfolio, you make 10% if the price of the gold mining index stays the same. If it goes up a little bit, you might make 15%, sometimes 20% in a single month. Does it make any sense to you that people would buy gold or gold coins when they could have an options portfolio like this? Doesn't make any sense to me. I'd never before offered a free subscription to my services, but I'm doing it now to 200 people as an experiment. Last week I read a book called Free, and the book said that the new paradigm on the internet is to offer your service for free and figure out a way for 5 or 10% of the subscribers to pay for those who aren't paying. So you can be part of this experiment. And we're talking free. A free white paper that thousands of people have paid $80 to receive, a free options tutorial that comes every day for 2 weeks that people have paid many thousands of dollars for, and free access to our gold bug portfolio so that you can follow it yourself or have the trades made for you through auto trade at a broker. I'll explain how to do that. In order to get this free, totally free subscription service, you have to go to terrystips.com/gold, that's very important, and sign up for the newsletter. Now they're going to offer you, to see this video again, you can just skip over that. Now you will get some advertisements every day for the next 7 or 8 days. just ignore them. Because this is a free service I'm offering you, but you don't get the offer until you've been on the regular program for 7 or 8 days. But this is absolutely free. I'm not going to ask you for a credit card. You're not going to get any sales pitches. You will for the first few days, but after you've signed up for the free service, absolutely no sales pitches. We will never share your email address with anyone. It is totally you can't lose proposition. So here what you need to do is go to terrystips.com/gold, sign up for the free video and the newsletter, and then just ignore everything until you get the free offer. I look forward to having you on board. I hope you're one of the first 200 that respond.